Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today, as I have an idea. I also have very few ammo for this.
What are you doing here?
Wow. Please come down here.
This is the spot.
It is, isn't it? And you're also alone, aren't you? Are you doing the cheeky and cheaty thing? Maybe. Okay. E. Hold. Oh, nobody else came. Okay. Well, I just had this idea as I've been thinking in between episodes. I've been thinking about how I was gonna do this. If I was gonna do it off camera, and all the things. But it seems that at least we can start doing it on camera. That's not the button I want to click. Click. That's definitely how to pronounce that word for sure. Okay, that person is really upset about this. I can't say I don't understand. However, the other fools didn't oh. Yeah, the other fools didn't come here. And that is a problem. Yeah, get out of here. Are you not gonna get out of here? Okay. That didn't aggro anybody. That's very unfortunate. Oh no, I'm gonna. Oh no, it definitely aggroed everybody. Get out, get down. Wow.
This is the spot. Keep looking. Someone must be there.
Someone must indeed, but the problem is, I think I'm still holding that guy. I was holding him all this time.
Back away, sir. This is none of your business.
It is, isn't it? Oh yeah.
Shit.
What? Don't worry. This is a better strategy. So there's somebody else. Do you see the other one on the minimap? Now the problem here is, where does this guy think I am? Because he's clearly cheating. Oh, actually he's not. I really thought they were cheating before, by the way. That's why I've been calling them that off camera. Or not off camera. On camera just now. Out of their cameras, though. But yeah, I really thought they were, because the easiest way to make AI play nice, I suppose, is to give them information that they shouldn't have. Because if you have to track every location in every line of sight every time in a real-time game, that just gets very hard very fast. So what they do is they don't do that. They just tell the characters what they need to know. Okay. So I saw another. Oh, it's gotta be the other one. Do you see the other one down there on the minimap? I mean, that one must have a weird patrol. Okay. Let's continue with your movement operation here, because you are really jiggly and require a little... That's your hand. Require a little bit of jiggles. Did I use any ammo? I didn't use any ammo on the second one. This is fantastic. Okay. There we go. And I'm saving a lot more right now, because that definitely helps. Oh. The other one on the other side. Ma'am, this is a restricted area. You shouldn't be here. It's cops. You see? Those ones. What are they doing? Get out of here. I'm trying to see who they're looking at. There they are.
Get moving.
That sounded like it was from behind. Okay. Seriously, you're gonna need to get... I'm spam news. You see that guy? I can shoot him. But the question is, will he alert the other one? And I think we have to find out. Well, that's a start.
I got a man
You have 2 of them. Did I shoot him? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, no, reload, reload, reload. I don't... It's impossible to tell what, like, why that one got detected, the other ones didn't. I mean, I knew I was taking a risk. It's that whole thing. If they're looking at you when you take a shot, sometimes, not all the time, clearly, because if they're very, very far away, it doesn't change anything. I think it has to do with sound detection or something. It's fine. The strategy was decent. But, well, yes. But more importantly... That guy. Oh, seriously, get out. That guy needs to be away. Okay.
Got a man down here.
Wow! Ammo, range.
Jensen? Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising...
I don't care about the World Health Organization. My God, stop with your nonsense. Jesus. Oh my God, okay. What were they gonna say about the World Health Organization? I'm almost there. But I think I have a plan. Well, it's kind of a difficult plan. The problem is the guy who I shoot first in this particular sequence, he actually sees me from afar, and that is a problem.
That is far enough.
This.
Get back. Lost him.
Oh, this is much better. Oh, and because they're jerks, they come for me.
This is your last warning.
It definitely is. Oh, I'm so sorry. I love last warnings. That's what I have for breakfast every day. Okay, can't hug the wall if there's a bicycle. Oh, dang it, he didn't come here even though he aggroed. Okay, that doesn't matter. You see what I mean? Why doesn't he... This is weird, isn't it? I shouldn't. I definitely shouldn't.
Right here.
The other guy didn't see them. That's bad news.
Jensen? Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Oh, that's an optional objective. Curious. I wonder what that does. I don't remember what it does. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh. No! Yeah, that's when... That's when augmentations are not good. Yeah. Sorry, mate. I'll just carry this guy. Over here, for example. Hello. There you go. Perfect place. We have taken all the things around here. We don't need to worry about anything at the moment. Your pistol ammo. I'll take. Ma'am. Excuse me. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Don't worry about this. Yeah, definitely just chill. It is definitely the appropriate response to this. You don't have anything, do you? No. Whew. Okay. So that puzzle, completely needless puzzle, I should say, is taken care of. And I'll continue inflicting myself all these puzzles because I like them. And hopefully you like them as well, because the reward is kind of fun and I like it. Okay, so, and also going through my ammo. Not particularly a fan of that, because I really don't have that much. Oh, that's not... Oh, I just had a chocolate by mistake. That's not a problem. It's this one. This is the one that I really need. Although this one I need as well, but it's fine. At least, did we use this? No, we did not. So, good news. Okay, so let's look at the map and look at the... Wait, what? It's not a mission? Get a new biochip at the Limb Clinic. It is the same mission. Also, where the hell is the limb clinic? There's the hive. I don't remember where the limb clinic is. Limb clinic is over there. Oh. So the game, as far as I can tell, is making it a little bit of a secret. We're in the level? Yes. It's making it a little bit of a secret where the limb clinic and where this objective is, so that you, as the player of a role-playing game, and an immersive simulation role-playing game no less, need to pay attention to get it. It's just it's like a weeding mechanism. Old school games do this. I say old school games. Games that are not RPGs and are not immersive simulations do this because it's very easy to play them while not paying attention. But I get the impression that doing that for this game is boring as hell. Can you imagine playing Deus Ex without paying attention? Why would you do that? It's not a good shooter. If it were a good shooter, then yeah, sure. Or a good, I mean, I suppose the stealth is kind of fun. But if you're doing it just for the stealth, what was that? I don't know what it was. This guy just fell over. It's like a thing. Don't know what it is. I'm gonna take care of that. Don't worry. All the cigarette butts. Let us in, somebody says. Really? Are they protesting at the limb clinic? Oh, they are. Hello. I'm sorry. I'm the Superman over here. And not the evil one. I mean, I am a little bit. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I do at the end of the game. Because I think that's what's going to define us as evil or good. Or any other thing. Excuse me. Oh. The door doesn't open automatically. It's all the glitches you see. Ma'am, hi.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
Yeah, name's Jensen.
I will tell surgery. You buy something else?
Maybe. More praxis kits? Do you have them? Typhoon ammo? Or ammo for things? Super chocolate? No, that's not super chocolate. Is that super chocolate? Cyber boost pro energy jar? Yes, it is. Oh, praxis kits. Thank you. Oh, look at that. I said I wasn't going to need the money for anything. I still don't need the money for anything, but I got 2 praxises.
I'm ready.
Thank you very much.
You need practice software? Neuroprotein? Something else? Look at computer.
For sure.
You come back if you change your mind.
I wonder... Yeah. What?
Sir?
What?
Could I borrow a minute of your time?
You? How could they put something so dangerous out on the market? A faulty chip? We could all die. Yeah, well... Yeah, welcome to
Excuse me,
cars, really, in real life.
Jensen?
Where, did you know that cars in, what... There are some brands, not all brands, but some brands specifically in Eastern Asia that sell cars with generally untested. Well, it's not untested, but worse tested, because testing is a complicated thing. Understanding what testing is in the world of software is complicated even for people who work in software. Not necessarily the coders. The coders know it intimately. But the point is, did you know that there's accidents that happen in Eastern Asia
Could I borrow
in modern day?
time?
And this isn't a conspiracy theories or anything. It's just like, this is due to a specific thing that I'll explain. But there's accidents that happen in Eastern Asia with cars that are due to faulty software, basically, in the cars, because cars have software that don't get through to cars who are sold in Europe, for example, or North America, because specifically of the laws that Europe and North America have for testing. So you require like certain things and all that. And of course, it's a really minor thing. It doesn't happen very often, but there's some videos on YouTube of people who get accidents because of that. Like for example, the accelerator chip stops working or starts working too much, or the brakes and all that. But yeah, it's a little bit scary. But obviously, and there have been deaths because those are accidents. Car accidents that are dangerous and all that. But it just happens because, some countries have less stringent testing laws, which is due to, well, many things really. Part of it is the importance that car manufacturers have in the economy of certain countries tends to affect how laws get passed and all that sort of stuff. Now, who's asking? Is it you?
I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patience here.
No, please, you misunderstand. I only wish to talk to you about something, and it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would never force anyone to do something against their will. On that, you have my word.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Why is he being so aggressive? Was it because of my choice? He was like super pissed. I didn't really mean to come across as that. Also, I'm thinking there was an opportunity here for the game to make you doubt if this new chipset that I have or whatever, if it's better than the previous one, or if it's just gonna give me, or if this whole ploy about, or if, you know, I say this whole ploy, but it's no coincidence. Obviously, it's Deus Ex. But yeah, the chipsets start malfunctioning. If it's just a thing from, it's just a ploy to get me to one of the limb clinics to get me a new chipset, so then I can be neutralized somehow or something, because I'm obviously going up against the last boss, and the last boss has a vested interest in me being disabled. So if I'm just like, oh no, I'm paralyzed now or something, then yes, it's probably the last boss who's doing that. But of course, I'm thinking in video game terms, as well as in, you know, game world terms as well. But this guy's an idiot, because he's telling me this. Oh my god, this happens in video games so often, and it's just like, this doesn't make sense. I've talked about this in other RPGs and other games, but it just doesn't make sense on any front. What just happened right now is that this guy is gonna say, I need your help. Will you help me? And I asked, with what? And in real life, so this is the first problem, and in real life, asking with what when somebody asks you this, it's kind of a tacit acceptance of being ready to help. It depends on the person, but generally, if I ask a random person on the street, excuse me, would you help me with something? And they say, with what? I'm sort of I sort of think that they're gonna help me, unless I'm asking, you know, I want to rob a bank, you know, and that's fine. Like, if I'm just gonna, would you please lend me like your hand here, or would you take a picture of me, something like that? People will help. They're not gonna, no, I'm not gonna do that. After you ask them, right? When they say with what, then they're ready to help. However, in this particular instance, because obviously it isn't taking a photo, it's something else, this guy is actually saying, which is relatively reasonable, he's saying, I'm not going to tell you with what until I know for sure that you want to help me. Unfortunately, that's not actually what he means. Because, you know, knowing for sure, what does knowing for sure mean? Well, maybe he's gonna send me on a test mission where I need to commit. It's like a mob thing where I need you to kill this pregnant woman, and then I'll know you have no heart. You know, the typical trophy first mission for a boss, for a mafia boss or something. But it isn't what he's saying. What he's actually saying is, I won't tell you unless you say you want to help me explicitly. Which is the accept and decline over here. It's the explicitly. And this doesn't make any sense, because first, nobody says that. Also, more importantly, there's nothing preventing me being like, oh no, I don't want to help you taking that photo when he asks me eventually to take a photo, or whatever he wants the help with, or the hand with lifting something, whatever the example is in this case. There's nothing preventing me, apart from the video game itself, there's nothing preventing me from being like, oh no, I don't want to help you, after all. And he's gonna be like, then why did I bother asking you if I was like, if I was just gonna, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, because me saying that I want to help him right now doesn't hold me to helping him. However, in video game terms, it does. Because when I click accept, a mission is going to be added to my journal. A mission that I cannot hide because this game doesn't have hide mission buttons, which in this game is not much of a problem because there are not that many missions, and I didn't see any journal clutter because that happens a lot in RPGs. Journal clutter, missions that you don't want to finish or can't finish because they're bugged or whatever. That happens a lot, and if you played RPGs for any length of time, you know what I'm talking about. RPGs, all of them should have a way to remove missions from your journal because that's just better. However, this game doesn't let you do that, so what happens here is that if I click, and when I do click accept, because there's really absolutely no... well, first off, I want to help him, obviously, but secondly, there's no reason for me not to. But the thing is, when I do click accept, the mission is going to be added to my journal, and it's going to tell me, go there and take this photo. And then I can just not do it. I can just not do it. So it doesn't make sense on any front. There's no reason for this charade. It is a charade and games need to stop doing this. And I see this happening even with modern games. I believe the last time I had this rant was in Fallout New Vegas. But I believe I had this rant also when I played Wasteland 3. They also had, I think, a mission there where somebody says that. And I'm just like, shut up. It doesn't matter. You can't. This is pointless. But I do like having the rant because there's so many levels on which this is nonsense that I just get a kick out of it. And hopefully you get to. You amazing, delicious viewer. I mean, fine, I'll do it. Let's do it.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
You'd be surprised by the amount of sensitive information that gets tossed my way on a daily basis. I haven't misused any of it. Yet.
Yet? Mr. Jensen, please. Do not make light of this matter. Bell Tower is, well, you know their role in this city. But what you do not know is that they often contract limb specialists to operate in private, on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower, then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
That line about your government and ours have both been guilty, that's really dumb on a couple of fronts. First off, yeah, it's not the governments that we're worried about in a cyberpunk setting, although it is also, especially because it's Deus Ex, but it's the private corporations. And as we have been playing through, or seeing and playing throughout the whole game, it's the private corporations from US, and obviously multinationals, they're not necessarily from the US. Also, we start the game, don't we start the game in Canada? No. What? No, I keep thinking, no, we don't. Toronto is the second game, right? Or is that Nice? I don't know. Either way, no, I think we started in Detroit, obviously. But it doesn't matter. The point is focusing on governmental actions when we're talking about like the black operations and all that. Yeah, it's not the government that's at a problem here. At least not their actions. It is the government, obviously, in the laws that they pass that allow private corporations to do this sort of stuff. But more importantly here is that and why one of the reasons why it's dumb is that it's sort of. It's a situation where obviously it's a private corporation from China that is at fault. Obviously the government is at fault as well because it's complicit, but it's a private corporation, and then we focus on the US government, as well as, sort of bundle it with the Chinese government in this case and saying, oh, the governments do bad things. No, talk about the US corporations as well. Talk about them. Why don't you talk about them? That's the point of the setting, a little, not totally. But also the other thing is, why are we talking about governments in the first place? Is it because I am American and he's Chinese? Is that the thing? And you know, our liaisons, and we're sort of rather we would be liaisons of our own government. I think that might be. There's a certain insidious. There's certain insidious conclusions that you might want to come to, or might not want to come to when you read that. This is also a very interesting. This only happens in a couple of dialogues. I remember it happened with Merrick's dialogue. One time it happened with that cop early in the game, where we can choose this sort of thing.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pangdang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
Yeah, I mean, what are super augmented killing machines known for, if not their unmatched love for dialogue? I'm sure nothing could go wrong.
Do not be too eager to dismiss the possibility of speaking to him, Mr. Jensen. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your own unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. But if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are a good candidate to get it done. Or at least, survive.
Locate the butcher shop where Zelazny is hiding. Let's do that. Next episode, though, because for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deus Ex Human Revolution. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.